refurbished Ruislip library.
Okay, my name is Darren Deeks. I'm the manager of Manor Farm Library. We started here at the end of February and the library reopened on the 15th of March. And today we're celebrating the reopening of the site. As you can see, it's very, very busy. Some of the new features include better disabled access. We have a lift now, a wheelchair lift, ramp access to all areas as well. We have computers. We've increased the amount of computers we have from 6 to over 20 computers. That includes children's PCs, Apple Macs, a scanner, a PC for people with disabilities, and we've also, since we've been here, tried to increase the amount of things, events and activities. So we have creative writing groups, homework clubs, story times, reading groups, and occasional coffee afternoons as well.
We're going to have a look at the computers, okay?
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, the library now has a brand new lift, or elevator, as they would say in America. Here it comes.
Yeah, keep your finger on the button.
So we can go down the steps and we'll carry it out. Wait for that and carry it out. Yeah, so you go down, sweetheart, and we can carry it out.
They're mentioning the Times Digital Archive quite a lot. You know, you haven't seen on Times 2. Basically, about 5 years ago, the richest professor from Oxford University couldn't do what we can all do now. It's just as though you had 200 years of the newspaper sitting in your living room or sitting in the library next to you. 200 years from 1785 to 1985. That's a lot of papers. There's a corridor in Wapping in London, and it's a Wapping corridor, where the papers are stored 3 deep. It's 40 yards long. And when I do this talk to school children, I have to explain to them what a yard is, because they don't know what a yard is. I'm presuming we all know what a yard is. You imagine 40 yards of newspaper going yellowing and brittle and all crumbly and dusty, 3D. 1785 to 1985, we can search with our fingertip every single word, every single picture, everything. And it's just as though you are actually reading the paper. We can do a relevant search, but what I like to do is the browse by date search. So hopefully when you go on to have a go, you'll be choosing a date that's special to you, and you can print out that front page. So you can choose your birthday, you can choose your wedding day, you can choose your parents' wedding day or whatever. Lots of people like to give those front pages as little gifts. Yeah. If I'm doing it with school children, if they're born after 1985, we can't do it in the same way. We have got a current newspaper database, but it doesn't look quite so attractive. It hasn't got the pictures on it. So browse by date, and the staff will help you do this. Who's going to give me a special date?
3rd of May.
Pardon?
3rd of May.
3rd of May. Now, do you mind giving us the year or not? 1953.
That's a good one.
1953, May the 3rd. Now, guess what? I'm going to shoot you. It was a Sunday. Right. No, if you wanted a special picture, then we'd have to do it for the Monday or the Saturday. Yes. Now, that is not fair. So what would you like? Would you like the Monday or the Saturday?
Second.
The second. So we're going to pick the second, which is a Saturday. Now it's looking at 200 years of the paper, and as as quick as that. Did you see how quickly it did that? I mean, I can't even find where the television listings are in today's paper by the time you've got all those articles. And that is what the paper looked like in those days. We've forgotten that the Times didn't have pictures on the front until about the 1960s. We've forgotten. So that's what it looked like. It had the personal ads on the front. I know you can't read that, obviously I can't read it either, but what we can do is click here and we can make it bigger. And I can click here and I can make it even bigger. In a minute it's going to go really big because I'm doing it 400% there. So you can read every single word. Shall we see? The Royal Edition was the London Final Edition. Let's see how much it cost in 1953. Let's have a look. Any guesses? And not only as I hover over the headlines on the right hand side, can you see how it's showing you with a yellow box where the article is on the left? So it tells me how big the article is. And vice versa, if I hover over the article, it actually highlights what article I'm hovering over.